back again. And
Hey.
we're trying something a little different. Since we have all our vendors booked and there's not really many videos to make right now, we thought we'd try something else. And we're going to take some questions that we've seen either from personal experience or from, for like in my case, some Facebook groups that I'm in. And just get a male point of view and female point of view. All of them will be related to weddings and relationships. So this is our first try at it.
Well, mostly weddings.
Mostly weddings, yeah.
And then also, we figured that since we got like a year left until our wedding, we'll just get some questions out of the way that we might have for in general.
Yeah.
So I got mine on my tablet, and you got yours
On my phone.
Okay.
So all my questions, like I said, I belong to a lot of wedding Facebook groups, and I've seen a lot of questions, and I've commented on some of them. So there might be, I see these questions a lot, so they seem like something that's a concern, or it is a thing out there.
Issue.
Yeah. So.
How did we determine who go first?
It doesn't matter. You can go first.
Okay. What do you feel are the keys to a successful marriage?
And I answer first?
Yeah, you answer first,
Okay.
and I answer.
Okay. Definitely communication. Being on the same page with things, having the same goals. I can't imagine having different goals and it being successful because you're going in two different directions.
Yeah.
And if you don't communicate, you're never going to know what the other person is feeling, and vice versa. And yeah, so again, same game plan, same page, same goals, communication. Of course, attraction has to be there. Love has to be there.
The obvious stuff like loyalty and
Yeah. Oh
being
yeah, those are all
faithful and whatnot.
definitely
The obvious stuff.
Right.
Well,
right.
I mean, some people.
Yeah, that might not be obvious to some people, but
Yeah.
for us, definitely, yeah.
For me, it isn't the main thing, but it's something that popped in my head was getting too comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So like I always remember, maybe we can talk about this person, but like in the Cosby Show, like that both of them never really got too comfortable in who they were. They was always like having fun, doing different things, messing around with each other and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I guess like when it comes to like someone getting too comfortable, it's like they just don't try anymore, or they don't care about their appearance or just doing stuff that they used to do in the beginning. And I think that is like maybe like might cause like a failure in the marriage. Is that, or like maybe not a failure, but something in the marriage to where it's like, oh well, this person doesn't care anymore, obviously, because they're not trying to. I guess you don't really have to always impress the person or wow the person, but I don't know, just say, hey, so I don't know. I guess you know what I mean, like where it's like you just want to keep having. You don't want to get boring.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yeah.
That way. So but I do agree about all the things that you said too as well. Like those are also very important. But like one thing that popped in my head was just it was that based off just what I've seen just from that show.
Okay. So my question now?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going back to wedding planning. Something that I see again in the Facebook groups, a lot of people ask. A lot of people started off as a complaint that their groom isn't contributing at all, that they're doing all the work in the wedding planning, and then some are saying that their groom is too involved. So I guess my question is, how involved do you think the groom should be in wedding planning?
But I mean, he's a part of the day too.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it all depends on the type of groom that the person is. Cause like the idea usually is that the wedding is all for the woman. It's the woman's day. That's why it's always kind of been like portrayed and like
Right.
put out there. Like it's always like the princess getting ready and you know this big elaborate like thing, and it's the wild and ooh for the bride to walk down, and you know they have their moment and stuff. But I think that I can see how it's a lot of work for one person to try to plan all that,
Yeah.
and it does just make it easier just to do it together, especially since it's both of your thing.
Right.
And if it's something that both of you guys have to like pay for, both of you guys can't pay for, why not be involved? You don't want the day to come and then like, yo, I paid for this and this is trash, or this is way too much than what I thought it was gonna be. You don't want to be surprised or anything. So
right.
I think it should be like a team effort, honestly.
Yeah, so my answer is like almost exactly yours. And I tell everybody, because I get asked, I don't know if you get asked a lot, but I get asked a lot, how's the wedding planning going? Are you stressed? Blah, blah, blah. And I say, no, I'm not stressed at all. The entire process has been fun. I look forward to the next thing. And I tell them, I think the key is that we've done it all together. From engagement to now, every decision, everything has been done together. So, like you said, as a team. Yeah. And I think that's kind of like a preparation for marriage.
It's a good foundation.
Yeah. So, I don't see it going any other way for us. Yeah. And so, that's my answer to that question, too. Same page.
I want to go back to your keys for successful marriage. Just be on the same page. What do you think the roles are in a marriage of each person?
Each person's role?
Yes.
So mine are lighthearted questions and yours are deep questions. Okay. Well, I think a lot of it plays into how you were raised and what you saw. So me growing up, the women in my family were the caregivers, and not only of the kids, but they took care of their husband. They cooked for them. Like, for instance, my grandmother, she made sure she was home every day in time so that when my grandfather walked in the door, his meal was not only made, but it was on a plate for him. And that's what I saw every day. And then my mom wasn't too different from that. I don't remember my mom rarely not cooking dinner unless it was an occasion or a weekend. She always cooked dinner. And again, always served my dad. So I came into this relationship with those ideas of that's what you do. Now I know that differs if you work all day, so my view on all of it is a little different than what I saw growing up. I think it's a balance. I think you are doing a lot more now, taking care of the kids. A lot of us are working outside the home and stuff. So I think it should be both of us. Again, the teamwork, both of us cooking and things like that. But at the same time, I also like to take care of you. So I don't see it as something I have to do. It's something I want to do. So in that case, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with making sure dinner is made. If I'm here and I have the time, making sure dinner is made for when you get home, or, helping out to keep the house clean if I'm here and I have the time more than you. I don't see nothing wrong with those things because I'm not seeing it as something I have to do. I'm seeing it as something I want to do.
Is that role called something? Like, what is that called?
I don't know what it's called because I feel like we share all the responsibilities. So it's not like back in the day where it'd be like, you're the breadwinner and I'm the homemaker. I wouldn't consider that being our titles.
Do you think like the roles are more blurred now nowadays than what they used to be back in the day?
And like all I could do is what in our case really, and we do everything as a team. We equally clean. We equally take care of the baby. We
Can you come and say hi? Come say hi.
Hey. So yeah.
For me, I don't know what like actual like roles are, because I just know just to just do.
Yeah.
Because like growing up for me, both my parents did everything. Both cooked, both were clean, both were yeah.
Well, I will go back real quick if I can and say that my parents, even though my mom did all that for my dad did do like the laundry and all that kind of stuff and the ironing, So they shared the roles too. I'm just talking as far as more the the cooking and things like that and serving my dad, it was her. But no, my dad did his share. He did a lot too, as far as housework and stuff. Which, going back to his parents, my grandparents, my grandfather didn't do any cleaning. But he also worked outside the home all day, and my grandmother didn't. So, you know, I think every couple does what works for them.
Oh, so like for me, like I was saying, like since the roads are kind of like more like blurred now, and like my parents, they just did basically everything. It wasn't like one person that just did like the cleaning or the cooking or served each other. Like they served each other, you know. It wasn't like one person just single-handedly doing everything and like taking care of me. They both were doing it, you know. So that's how I guess that's how I operate, if that makes sense.
No, you you don't like me to do anything for you.
Because I can do.
Yeah, your comment, everything is I could do it myself.
Yeah.
And that kind of sometimes gets me because it's, again, it makes me feel good to do stuff for you. So I wish sometimes you would let me do more for you, but you don't. You don't want me to cook for you. You don't want me to serve you. You don't want me to do your laundry. Nothing. Which a lot of people out there are probably gonna be like, "Oh, that sounds like great," but you know, those are things that I would like to do for him sometimes.
Well, then there's also stuff that I want you to do besides that. So I mean, the stuff that you want to do isn't stuff that I really need you to do. It's stuff that I need you to do that I want you to do.
But I do those things too, and I have some time left over.
Then I already just do the things that I want you to do.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, my turn. Okay. So again, I'm the lightheaded. I'm the lightheaded. I'm the lighthearted questions today compared to his. So again, going back to my Facebook groups, a lot of things I'm seeing are about traditions. Some people are saying, and this is more because there's all the age range in these groups is they could be teenagers all the way up to there's some 60-year-olds getting married. So it's broad amount of the questions are broad, but mostly in some of the younger people is about the traditions and stuff, and then you can see the difference in the ages there. They are more so leaning on their mom's advice and things like that. So their moms are telling them, "Oh, you got to do this. Oh, you got to do that." And some of the brides, like maybe like 30 and over, are like, "No, do whatever you want." So how do you feel the typical traditions of a wedding should be incorporated? Should you go with traditions? Should you do your wedding your own way, even if some people might not like that?
I guess we had to define what.
So some of the examples are like bouquet toss. That typical nowadays. You go to a wedding, they play Beyonce's Single Ladies. You get all the girls. They're standing there looking, dazed and getting ready to catch a bouquet. The garter toss. Some people find is a tradition. Some people think it's kind of gross. For the guy to be sliding under your dress. And then different things like the father and daughter dance, the mother son dance. The parents getting up there and saying who takes this bride. Like if you ask me, that kind of sounds like you're up for sale or something like that. But it's different viewpoints. Again, these are traditions. So how do you feel about the traditions in the wedding?
I think some of them I can do without, like the bouquet toss thing. Like I don't know, that don't really affect me, so I don't really care. I probably won't even be paying attention when it was going on.
So we're not doing the bouquet toss, and we're not doing the garter.
Yeah.
So
because, I don't know. I don't really.
Those seem kind of outdated to me, and again, I think the people that you're asking to be involved in it are probably uncomfortable anyway, because you're asking again for all your single ladies to stand here and say, "Hey, I'm single." Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with being single. So why do they be singled out?
Yeah.
And then they have to dance with some random guy they might not know just because he caught the garter.
Oh, that happened?
That's what it's supposed to do. Whoever catches the garter is supposed to dance with the girl who caught the yeah.
We just have speed dating at that wedding.
Speed dating? We should have speed dating?
Yeah. For all the single people.
So did you finish answering your question? My question?
I guess some of them seem to be just like outdated and like you say, even the parent thing, like I don't know about that. I'm cool with the speeches. You know.
Yeah, I'm cool with speeches. I think it's fun, the cutting of the cake,
Yeah.
even though that's a little, doesn't make sense either. But
Yeah.
I think, we could keep that in.
I think just go with the. I don't know. Just feel like just go up there and just go with the flow of it, because I think we've been the way where people play games and other things, and maybe sometimes they do turn out to be kind of like fun, but sometimes they might just be
Too much.
interrupting like the flow of the wedding or of the other night. You know.
I think at the end of the day, what you want, or I know what we want, is for
Fun.
our guests to have felt the love between us, and to have fun, and for years to come to still be like, man, I had so much fun at that wedding.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we want.
And
So
say thank you to us.
and to say thank you to us for a good time. Yeah, 2 years in the making. So hopefully everybody will have a good time.
That's it.
That's the end of my question. Yeah.
My question.
So I didn't really answer. Well, I guess I did answer that. Yeah, I don't really think you should follow traditions just because that's
what it is.
the thing. You know, I think throughout our whole relationship, we have made up our own rules, our own timeline, and it's gonna kind of, you'll see that flow right into our wedding. The same thing, you know, and we can maybe we'll make new traditions. Maybe
Yeah.
somebody will see something at our wedding and it will become a thing.
Yeah.
So.
Ray?
Uh-oh. Why?
Do you have any fears about marrying me?
Oh, see, this is not what I thought our questions were going to be like. Not any fears about marrying you, no. But just fears in life in general when you're with somebody. You know, you fear of losing them, either from them dying or falling out of love with you. I mean, those are, I think, what everybody fears. I definitely fear them, you know, because I wouldn't want to lose you in either way. And just like how you brought up in the beginning, how keeping things fresh and new and not getting comfortable, I guess I hope that I always am pulling my end of it, where I am keeping you always, you know, all into me. So I guess, I don't know if that's a fear, because I guess it's just a hope that you're always as crazy about me 30 years from now as you are now.
So no actual like fears?
No, I'm pretty confident that I mean, I know I want to marry you.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about the next day being surprised with anything. So, no. Are you about to tell me you have something about me?
No, actually, no. Well, you know, I don't operate off fear either.
Right,
so I kind of just it is what it is with everything. So
what is it?
I don't have, but it's nothing. I don't have anything with you necessarily that is like
a worry or concern.
Yeah, it's like what's gonna happen like 5 years or 10 years from now? Like, yo,
I feel like it's just gonna get better, because that's how it's been. I feel like every year has been better.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe we've encountered difficult things one year from another year. You know, we've had death. We've had a lot of death, you know, recently, unfortunately.
We kicked the young
we had
COVID.
We had COVID. We had a whole baby.
Yeah.
My body issues from before I had the baby to now. You know, I know that put, you know, my insecurities I put on you. So we've dealt a lot, and I feel like everything makes us stronger.
Yeah.
And we come out better, and I feel, at least in my case, more in love with you.
Yeah. I think every time we get through something or make a plan for something, it just makes us grow stronger, which is cool. Like even doing this, like this is fun, you know, because I think we have a lot of like maybe that could be like the theme for our wedding is like we still don't have a theme, right?
No.
It'd be like first, because we also have a lot of firsts, and this is like is this a first? So be doing like YouTube channel and like social media in this aspect really, you know. Have a
Yeah.
whole,
You
like,
have to
little-
explain what you mean by that, because people might not know what that means.
What happened like first?
Uh-huh.
Well,
Like a lot of our experiences
Yeah,
in
moments.
life.
This is the first person I've done
Right.
this with.
Yeah. From travel
Yeah.
to certain places to...
Experiences.
Yeah.
In general. You know?
Mhm. Yeah.
But it's all been like fun.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot of fun together.
And laughs and stuff.
Yeah, we laugh a lot.
So I mean, guess that will wrap it up with
Yeah.
we don't
This
have any
was fun.
fears. Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe you don't bring the deep questions next time.
But I mean that's maybe next time we take questions that we see from
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I took questions that I saw on social media. So
or next time you come up with questions that
I'll come up with the deep ones and put you on the spot.
and then we just also just pick from social media too as well.
Yeah.
We should do some more stuff. I know we still got your bridesmaid dresses in next month.
Yeah. I can't wait to make the video where that's no longer the next thing coming up, because that's been the next thing coming up forever.
Yeah.
So everybody keep their fingers crossed that my girls find dresses when we go on the 17th, because it has me a little nervous, but hopefully they'll find something. The only reason I'm nervous is because we went to a couple of when I was going for my dress, I was told that my girls needed their dresses ordered by December to get them in time. So that's why I'm a little nervous. Because I have 9 of them, 9 opinions, 9 different body types. So fingers crossed that they all like something.
They better get it together.
They will. You guys, it's because your guys were easy. You picked out the suit, and it's one suit for all of them.
Yeah.
And you just have to tell them, hey, go here to get your suit.
Instead of get it together though, they can't be looking
No,
jacked
but,
up in the suit.
No, but I'm saying they didn't have to go all meet and pick out dresses. You picked out the suit, or we picked out the suit.
You should just pick out the dress.
No, I wouldn't do that to
Hey,
them.
this is what you're wearing. You fit in it.
No, I'm not. I'm not a bridezilla, so
You fit in it or you get out.
no, that's not how it works. I'm not putting that pressure on me, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you
do that
are.
to them.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
are.
am, yeah, but it's different.
I mean, I feel like for what we are putting together, it might sound vain, but for what the night is and what it means and what it costs and what we feel like the people that we involve mean to us, like everyone should just be like on board, whatever. And
Oh no, but they're on board.
I mean, this ain't in general.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
whatever they gotta do to make things work, they compromise and make things work.
Yeah.
You know.
No, it'll be fine. I'm just joking where I say that. I meant that I just hope that we all find something, and they're all cool though. I wouldn't have picked them if they weren't. So yeah, we're all good. But I get what you're saying too.
I guess until next time. Well, next time we just do some more videos for questions next time.
Yeah, maybe we'll try and do this once a week.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, see you guys later.
Bye.